Hello there, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. Another arc is coming to end, and with the end of the arc, some in-between events are coming. One of them is Apex, and with the Apex comes MuddMadas. MuddMadas, which seems to be a really big problem for a lot of players, not only on the server which I'm playing on, but also it seems that it is a problem for people on other servers. In today's episode, I'm gonna be talking exactly how to approach that part of Apex event, so how to kill MuddMadas and make sure that you can do it every time with 100% predictability. Before we're gonna get to the details, as always, I would like to ask you to drop a comment in the comment section, click like under the video, and of course, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to this channel. By doing so, you're supporting me in growing this channel, you are making more people seeing those videos, and by that you are also helping me to achieve a particular goal I would like to achieve, which is like 1000 subscribers, which gonna open me up some new features on the YouTube. So again, if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button and join the Big Brain Society. MuddMadas and Armadas generally. But today we're gonna be talking about those MuddMadas or Exchange Armadas, or call them as you like. The Armadas which were really important in one of the previous arcs, and like right now they are coming back every month with the events which are happening in between the arcs, and one of them is the Apex event. In this event, what counts is killing the MuddMadas. And I see a lot of people doing that, and of course to do that efficiently you need to have Stella. At this point, most probably you have one Stella. I hope you have two, and if you don't have to, do whatever you can to just get the second one. Usually you can get another one at the end of a particular season. This season has just started, so I suspect that event store is gonna come around December of 2021. It's the big and good moment to get that second Stella. Why two Stellas? You need to have one which is maxed, and you use that one on a daily basis. You use it versus Armadas, you use it versus Reds, and generally you keep it maxed until your second Stella is tier 9, level 45, and then you scrap one of these, and then you can of course use the tokens you get from scrapping the Stella in the research section. This is how you go. You should have two Stellas. Some crazy people have 3 Stellas, but that's a bit stretch for me. Assuming that you already have 2 Stellas, or you just have one, you don't scrap it, you have it maxed, the Apex event comes and you have to kill some MuddMadas. And I've seen a lot of videos created by other content creators suggesting that you should use particular crews. What me and the colleagues from my alliance did was compare 2 particular setups. So we ran 2 rare level 40 Armadas. On first run we used on all the Stellas. We had 6 Stellas, and we used the crew, which is Kirk, Spock, and Khan. So basically the crew, which with every round gets more hit or gets more chance to get critical hit, which at the end equals a big damage boost. On the second run, we exchange all those Khans into Gallias. And what Gallia does is a big trick, because please look at the background. If you look and inspect any Exchange Armada, especially those rare ones, you're gonna see that there is a 20% chance for a critical hit, and the critical hit kicks you with 200% power, which means every 5th shot of the Armada can be critical. And right now, if you're gonna use Gallia, and again, her stats are in the background, you're gonna see that one Gallia reduces the critical damage by 50%. What does that mean? If you have 4 Gallias in your team, the critical hit will be 0 damage. And of course, you could mix 4 Gallias and 2 Khans if you have a 6-man Armada, but that becomes a bit difficult. One thing is those Armadas have 7 minutes timer. The other thing is it requires a lot of communication to set up the proper crew. So I'm gonna share with you what my alliance was doing past year and a half, I think since those Armadas were introduced to this game. Twice a week, we are doing a particular event when we just get groups of the people and we just go and kill those armadas. We started from level 33 on commons or 33 rares, then we went through 35. Right now we kill 37 rares without any problem because our players were able to get the tokens, build their stellas, upgrade them, scrap them, do the researches, and again build the stella, upgrade it and scrap and so on. And most of our players already have really strong stellas and really strong research on them. So we can create like any group where like we kind of rotate the person who is starting the armada and everybody are just building their advantage on that. And during that event, we don't have time to organize which player in which crew is gonna take what kind of setup, what kind of crew on his bridge. So what we are doing is we are always taking Kirk, Spock and Gallia. And I wanted to show you something. In the background, you're gonna see 3 pictures. One is from our test, where we had Kirk, Spock and Khan on each of those 6 stellas. You can see how much those stellas were damaged. Of course, we won without much problem. Yeah, the armada was down. And second picture shows the same setup, the same 6 stellas, the same researches, the same players, the same type of armada, the same level, the same power, but we exchange Khans for Gallia. So we have 6 stellas with Kirk, Spock and Gallia. Not big of a difference, but I would like to throw you a third picture, which shows exactly with this red marking the difference between the setup when we are using Khans and Gallias. Surprising when we are using Gallias, which means every 5th shot of the armada, instead of dealing damage, it does 0 damage. We are just getting less damage done to our ships. What does that mean in the long run? We can run multiple armadas and we are not dying in them, which makes us kill more of this and which makes the game more predictable. So not going into power, not going into the damage with the Khan, with this critical chance increase, but removing the damage done by armada is the way that we are using to win every armada, to kill every armada. And we are doing it for past year or year and a half or however long those armadas and stellas are in the game. And this is the main tip, this is the main thing I want to share with you. Do not go with like Kirk, Spock, Khan. Do not go with Kirk, Spock, Gorkon or like a Kirk, Spock, I don't know, whatever else. Like, do not try to change those crews. If you want to have simplicity and if you want to have a guarantee, get a team of 6 people, maybe once a week, Monday evening, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever fits you best. Go to those armada systems, set up 6 stellas with Kirk, Spock, Gallias, set up the order in which you're gonna be running those armadas, and run 6 armadas. On every, you will gonna have a different person who is starting them, or if you have a 15 armadas, you can like run 5 of them. Every person starts one, every person then gets the starter's chest. Those lucky ones get the gift chest, which also gives a lot of tokens. And this way, by repeating this process, you're gonna build up the strength in your stellas, which also gonna increase your research in Outlaw tree. And of course, when the Apex event happens, you will not struggle with quickly killing enough armadas and getting enough points with addition of the tokens. That's it for today. If you have any questions on how this mechanic works, drop those questions in the comment section. Of course, if you like the video, click the like button. And as always, I ask you that if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, do it. Click this button, click the subscribe button, and join the Big Brain Society. See you next time, everybody. Stay safe. Bye bye.